Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and I'm going to do a journal flip of documented life for the month of August. And the theme for August was human form and characters, and the prompt for August 1st, which is this page right here, is expressive faces. And I did a face, well I did a half face, because it's easier for me to do that than a whole one, at least right now. And I did Neocolor 2s, and then for her hair I used my Diligence paint, because at the time I had just gotten these. And I used the bubblegum pink for her hair, and then I used a rose stencil with Diligence spray, again, the bubblegum pink spray. I don't know if you can really see the lighting. And I also did some stamping, and I didn't like how the stamping looked. You can't really see the stamping on camera, but it's there. I didn't like it, so I went over it again with another pink craft paint, and then I redid the spraying with the stencil, and then up top I used the Vibrant Turquoise Diligence paint and another stencil that I cut with my Cameo. And then the quote I had printed a while back, and I decided to use it, and it's a Dr. Seuss. I've used this quote before. Today you are your than you, that is truer than true. Right, that's not the quote. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is your than you. So that's that one. And then the week of August 8th, I did my own thing. I did a lot of my own thing on a lot of these prompts. The prompt was characters, and they also had a quote, which I did use. I had this paper towel that had a lot of Diligence spray, and I didn't want to throw it out because I had a lot of Diligence spray on it. So I peeled the paper towel apart and glued them onto the pages with Mod Podge. And I did some stencils, and I used a big pen, and I went with it with an ML Studio stencil. And then she's a magazine image that I used on a previous page a few months back, which is this one. And I just painted it black and glued it on there, and then I used the quote from the prompt for that week. If you are going to be weird, be confident about it. And I just printed it with a font that I had on my computer. I forget what the font was. So that's week. So the week of August 15th was painted, was the prompt, and again, I did my own thing. I had leftover spray on this page previously from laying the stencil down, so I just went with it. I did water down yellow craft paint, some more sprays, and all that stuff. And this is me. I think I was 7 right there. And then I used the sentiment from Ginger House Studios, and I've been using a lot of her sentiments in upcoming pages that you'll see here. This one says, I'm not always sarcastic, sometimes I am sleeping. So then week of August 22nd was layers and speak to your younger self. And the time that I did this page, I was working on a project for on a Deco Art project, because I'm a member of their blogger program, and I had just gotten a bunch of goodies from them. So when I was working on that armoire project, I was putting the extra stuff on this page. So I just went with it. I had extra modeling paste on the stencil that I used for that project, and I just didn't want to waste it, so I put it on the pages right here and right here. And then I used a stencil from Andy Skinner, and I think I used a black craft paint from Americana. It's the Ebony Lamp Black craft paint with the stencil. Black and pink, are my colors. And then I used a picture of me. I've used this picture before, and I printed it out, I think in black and white, and I was able to color it with my Prismas. And I did get a little smush right there, trying to get rid of it, but it wasn't, so I just went with it. I glued it on the page. And then I used another sentiment from Ginger House Studios. I judge people based on breakfast cereal, their choice of. You frosted weirdo. Excuse me. So that's that week. And then the week of 29th, I didn't do. I think I skipped that week. That was self-portrait. So I didn't do that week. I might go back later and do that one, but I didn't do it. So I'm going to end here for August, and I'll be back for September. Thanks for watching.